Overall, I think Rassie would be very happy with the performance by the Springboks. They were much slicker than last week in the first test. They handled very well. They moved the ball around. Lebok brought a lot of attacking flair to the game, and the Springboks clearly wanted to move the Italian players around the field, which they did quite well. Let's go through some standout players. Obviously, Edwill van der Merwe. I thought Grant Williamson had a very good match. While he was on, he was replaced by Kobus Reinach in the second half. Pieter Stefte is back. He's an absolute monster. It's like he's never been away. I think I read somewhere that the All Blacks are shaking in their boots because he's back. I think that was just meant not literally. But yeah, he's such a player that he has an impact. He came back and it was like he's never been gone. From the other players, I think Oxenchair, when he came on, Malcolm Marx was a beast. And then I think in the lineouts, Rowan Nortje, he took the majority of the Springboks balls. He was very good. Marco van Staden also had a very good game. Esterhuizen in the back. Lebok for his distribution was very good. Canan Moodie fitted in beautifully in the midfield. I think, he's maybe wasted with the Bulls on the wing. He had a superb game. And yeah, both the wingers played very well. So I think overall a very satisfying performance by the Springboks. I think they can feel much better about this performance after last week's sloppy first test win, and I think a lot of the Springbok players will go and have a very good night tonight, knowing that they did very well. Unfortunately, I didn't get the stats at the end, but I at some stage saw close to the end that the Springboks were about 58% in possession and territory, so they dominated that, as I say, with just 14 men on the field. Some other interesting aspects of the Springboks play was the variation, the kickoff, where they clearly wanted to have a scrum from the beginning. As I say, it misfired, but on another day it could work, and if it's a strong scrum by the Springboks, it could give them a psychological advantage. And twice they got the ball in the back line, threw it up in the air. Rowan caught it like in a line-out, came down, and it basically became a line-out maul. And from one of it they got a penalty, and the other one, Williams sniped through. He passed to Canan Moodie, who went and scored. So Rassie is truly keeping the opposition guessing. He's a real mastermind in the world of rugby, and I think Springbok rugby can be very happy and satisfied that we have got such a coach and a leader at the moment with the Springboks. I must also just say something about Andre Esterhuizen. He had to back at the flank at a lot of the scrums, especially when it was scrums close to the Springboks lines. So he had a double rail to play and he never flinched. So well played, Springboks.